Hey everybody, welcome back to more East Orchard. Yeah, you thought we might have been done with this game, but yeah, spoilers were not. And spoilers for anybody watching this video, please watch the other two characters first. You will want that context going into this one. So, let's get started, because we have another character to play as. Tall, berserker, fast, close range, experts only, also known as the Claw, which is what most people will refer to him as to avoid spoilers. We're gonna hop right on in, right on normal. This is terrible. The demonic power is distorting the very ground itself, and the distortion is creating even more demons. We may have been too late in sealing away the Claria. Indeed. Ria? Do you think we were wrong to do it? Using the Black Pearl so cavalierly, teaching the humans magic, creating the Claria? Look what consequences our actions have wrought. But were we not well aware this could happen? Since the very day we chose to lead them away from the sinking land, it has always been a possibility. No matter what happens, we must see this through to the end. It is our paradise, after all. Utopia built by a pair of young, naive deities working in tandem with equally young, naive humans. We cannot allow the demonic essence to be used by that man. We must intervene. You're right, of course. What's wrong? I sense something over there. Feels like tempered Claria? Is it? There can be no doubt, it is his. It should come as no surprise. Just as with Saul, neither of us have been able to sense him since that day. Though one must marvel that a sort of Claria could wind up in a state such as this. It would seem he was careless. Ria. What is... He's alive. What? I don't know how, but he's still alive. The sword itself has told me so. Yes, I can feel it too. Careless, as you said, yet warm. It is unmistakably the same light. All our destinies are bound within that tower. People of East, the outsiders, his and ours as well. Let us go, Fina. If we are to untangle all these twisted fates and weave new ones in their place, there is much work to be done. Yes, to the tower. That certainly went well. Only wish I could have seen their faces. The thought of being attacked during transport probably never even crossed their minds. Well, you seem like you needed a bit of a pick-me-up, and perhaps now we can rest easy if but for a moment. Still, I have only been scattered, not killed. And they'll surely make it here sooner or later. I'll leave it up to you lot to dispose of them. Remember though, the goddesses have already entered the tower, Black Pearl in tow. Do not lose sight of your mission. Understood. Alright, I haven't been in a good fight in months. This is gonna be fun. Is something the matter? Are you feeling remorse, perhaps, for betraying your brethren and your beloved goddesses? You needn't concern yourself with me. Once I accepted these demonic powers, I was freed of such sentimentality. And in its place... Of course. Your powers will surely grow as you become more accustomed to demonic nature. And I must say, I greatly look forward to seeing what you're capable of. Alright, we reached the tower entrance. So I'm gonna start searching here, work my way up then? That's the idea, yes. We'll cover more ground if we search floor by floor without relying too heavily on transportation. The three of you will split your efforts and search every nook and cranny of this tower to find and capture the goddesses. The others have been assigned to the upper and middle tiers, so the lower decks are all yours. Very well. What are you doing? Have you turned on us so quickly? We've got company. What? Hold it, you three! Stand down, I did not summon you! Works for me. It's feeding time. Alright, so Toll actually kind of acts a little bit differently from Hugo as well as Unica. It's closer to Unica, but it's faster in result. So we hit the left face button, we'll just do a bunch of swipe attacks. Obviously, our lower face button is jump. We can swipe up in the air if we attack while we're going up, and then down thrust if we attack while falling down. We do have a slide attack, which can be a little bit of a nuisance. When you stop and if you attack, you might do a slide. You might fling off a lot of edges doing this. It's a little bit annoying, but there's a point where you might be able to go under low barriers with it. It's not really that needed, honestly, but it's something, and it can also lower defenses when you use it. So, let's get some practice in. So yes, we do swipe really fast with our claws, just going back and forth just in quick succession. It's different from the other characters, but it's more akin to a sword. You brute! You would kill 3 of ours without even a moment's hesitation? In exchange for cooperating with you, I'm given lease to kill any demons I find in this tower and absorb their essence. That was the agreement, was it not? Fine, those are Lord Dallas's orders. I won't question you further. But we'll be watching, and make no mistakes, we expect results. I assume you understand the consequences should you fail to live up to your expectations, no? I have a general idea. I intend to apprehend the goddesses before those other 2 even know which way is up. You talk big. Let's hope you can deliver upon those words. Now, before I go, there is something I must give you. Here. Received the Dark Crystal. Crystal? It's a magical item created by Lord Dallas, patterned after the similar object from East. It has the power to activate any demon statues you find within the tower. Demon statues. Like that one, I presume? It's my understanding that when the tower was being constructed, those statues were used to help retain control over the demons. Everyone's goddesses statues, were they not? Isn't it delightful? The calm visage shared by the twin goddesses twisted into such a monstrous form. Does it not fill your heart with joy to see such beautiful corruption? At any rate, the Dark Crystal also holds the power of teleportation. It can transport you instantly to any demon statue you've activated. Got it. Good boy. I trust you to do your utmost in service of Lord Dallas. Or if you fail, your life, or should I say your very soul, will be forfeit. My life, my soul. Not much to lose then either way. So yes, in order to actually play as Toll, you need to beat both campaigns. That should be obvious, but it's only in the console ports. In the original PC version, you only need to beat one of them. It's a little odd that way, and I would prefer that you actually play through both to get the context. But yeah, let's actually activate this statue right over here so we have teleportation. All right, let's give this a shot. Toll took out the Dark Crystal and held it aloft. In immediate response, the demon statue began to glow with an eerie, unholy light. Oh, that was simple enough. Not much to look at, but if it serves my purposes. Yes, the save stations here are actually different. We can strengthen our demonic element with SP. In this case, we have mostly the same stuff, aside from the bottom option over here, which is increase attack range, which is 500,000 SP. I was not able to get a movement speed with Hugo or Unica, and probably not going to be able to get that one here. But yeah, let's head into the tower for the third time. Yeah, it's not going to be as much of a walkthrough as it was with the other two characters because we're doing the same tower for the third time, honestly. There is differences here and there with the mini-bosses, or the mid-bosses, I should say, as well as some of the collectibles you get here and there, as well as obviously the bosses. The bosses are, for each of the sections of the tower, are going to be the same thing, but the mid-bosses in the story leading up to it's going to be different. Obviously, since we're playing a third character, it's the same way with Unica and Hugo, how they had differences that you played through. That being said, Toll is a completely different character to play as. Yeah, it's swing like swords and all that, but it's mainly just claws. But his magic that you get is going to be much different than the other characters. It's kind of neat. But first, let's open up this and get ourselves out in Panacea. And we're going to use that right away so I can actually power up my HP a little bit. The thing is, with the bosses and such, considering you're going to be probably rushing to get through this, you might have a little bit of a harder time getting through the bosses. So I might be doing a little bit of cut grinding just in case, because it will help a little bit here and there, especially since the bosses are actually kind of a little bit harder to deal with as Toll, just a little bit, but he's also really fast as a result. So this could be a shorter playthrough, and I'm going to be getting through sections of the tower a little bit faster, more than likely, especially with the cut grinding and all. But first, let's get this artifact. There we go. A holy artifact stolen from Ease, is it? I see, the altar is leeching away its power to aid in the ritual. Well, finding goddesses in the Black Pearl is my only real priority. I don't see any harm in helping myself to an artifact or two along the way. We get the Cerulean Flabellum. A certain power bursts forth from the artifact. Toll's granted the use of the Godspeed skill. So yes, this one, whenever we press A, we are going to be zooming. That is essentially what we're going to be doing in this. So, yeah, here we go. Toll's Godspeed blinks him through the air so fast, like he's teleporting. We just press A and we just kind of blink. So if we use it during a jump, we'll just go like, just like really, really fast. We're going to be just zooming along. And once we get more emeralds, we're just going to charge up. So, shoop, shoop, shoop. Yeah, we're going to be abusing this as much as possible just to get through like a lot of portions of this game because we're just going to be zooming along. But in the meantime, I am going to get rid of all these guys here just for the extra experience and just do a lot of damage here and there. While yes, you do go really fast with this, you kind of need to be careful too because it's not easy to control since you just kind of go in the direction that you use it. So if you're moving around the stick a lot, you're going to be kind of zooming all over the place. And it might be a little bit hard for you to control. So this is why this section exists right here. It gives you a little bit of a practice run with it. And honestly, I'm going to need it since it's been a hot minute since I played as Toll. So yeah, we're just going to go and kill this guy really quick. There we go. And then we're going to get a little bit of practice. I'm going to try to use the D-pad here so I could, yep, there we go. Get like a little bit of a straight jump on that. There we go. And now I'll just get rid of all these enemies so I can actually see about getting close to a level up here. Maybe. I don't think it's going to happen in this room. I mean, it might. It depends. I'm still early in the tower. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely leveling up in this room. Just a couple more to go. Get rid of you, and I'm pretty sure I'll level up. There we go. And now in this pod, there's a boost max item there. You notice my boost didn't go up at all yet. We don't have access to that this early on, but we'll be able to see what it does a little bit later on in this episode, since we're going to go through the entire Wailing Blue in this one episode alone. But first, let's activate this trap. What? And just go right on in to a whole other part of the tower. Where am I? Ah, I see. It's a teleport trap designed to dispose of all non-demons. Zava must have intentionally left me to find out about it on my own. If I can stimulate the demonic element within me, I should be able to change my form. Hopefully that's all it'll take for me to get through. Yeah, so we need to find a way in order to actually make our demonic element come out so we can just get through that. In the meantime, I do have a little bit of SP, so I'm just going to kind of strengthen my current armor so I can have a little bit more defense. There we go. There we go. So my armor is actually maxed out, derivative leather at +1. Yeah, these numbers are low again. It's kind of a little bit weird for me to have like such low numbers. But yeah, let's just get rid of you and then shoop, shoop, shoop. Yeah, we pretty much know our way through this tower for the most part already, so I am going to be mostly just going through, not like walk-throughing everything like I mentioned already, so I'm just going to kind of do this quite a few times and just zoom along. There we go. You need to die as well. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Go right over here. Kill you. Yeah, if you don't see me using that, it's probably because I'm trying to be precise in my movement. There we go. All right, there we go. Get you dead as well. Perfect. You got another level up. Let's go right up here. I'm actually kind of thankful for cut grinding in this case because I already noticed that me just zooming along, I am definitely going to not have some SP, and if I do the grinding by a cut, it'll be nice to actually get SP that way. Especially since, yeah, this early on, I kind of want to get the strengthened stuff constantly. But yeah, we got a little bit of a switch right over here that I need to hit. So let's just kill you and then bonk. In order to activate that, so we can grab the chest over there. All right, and then jump. And jump, and jump. Up, get out of my way, please. There we go. And then swoop, and swoop. There we go, and nope. There we go, we get the rotor fruit. I can already tell that me dashing in front of a chest is going to be a thing. Because I'm always sitting there trying to open up a chest, I'm just going to dash away from it. Speaking of already knowing what to do, though, and how I'm not really going to walk through this, we're just going to head to the left first already, so I can go and grab the chest over there. That way we get our emerald, so we can power up our dash magic right away. And not want to do that. Yeah, that's my first time I did the dash kick like that. That's the second time I did the dash kick. I have a feeling it's going to be a nuisance when I'm near ledges. Because when you just like, attack, 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 I stop moving, then dash kick off the ledge. It's going to happen, I know it. I have no idea when it's going to happen. I just know it's going to happen. So I'm going to try to avoid doing that. Yep. There's another one. I'm surprised that I actually didn't start doing them until just now, though. There we go. There's our bounce pad. Gonna open up this. Nothing in it. Okay, cool. Fine, I'll kill you as a retaliation for having nothing in that pot. There we go. I'll get rid of you as well. Thank you. And then we'll grab this chest, which, like I said, there's the dash away from the chest. Get the emerald. There we go, and there's our emerald. It's funny that they're telling us this in tutorial format still, because we had to at least beat a character in order to, you know, be able to play as Toll originally. And now that I have to play as 2 characters, it's even more pointless to have to do 2. So, yeah. It's a little weird. As you can tell, our dash, when it's powered up, gives us a pretty long-winded dash. Pun intended. But yes, it's kind of useful. I'm probably just going to spam the dash button instead, because charging up to get a little bit of a longer dash and then have to wait a little bit. I just do dash, 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 dash if I'm trying to get really fast along. Otherwise, let's get rid of all you. And then go right over here. So you can go outside and see our first rue in a moment. Here we go. We get the blue moon crest. We're going to need that to progress. Never expected to see a rue in a place like this. Those horns. It seems your kind was transformed into demons by the poisonous gases outside. I'm sorry, but I can't understand what you're saying. For a sacred beast, though. We're not all that different, you and I. I suppose you're hungry then? I get it. Hunger is the language we all speak. Come to think of it, I did pick up that rotor fruit earlier. Alright, here you go.
What?
Well, it's a piece of Claria ore. Toe's claws have been strengthened. Claria is a fascinating metal indeed. I can feel its energy coursing through my claws. Still, I'm surprised to see the sacred beasts have retained their abilities to work with it, even after all that's happened. I guess they're hanging on even harder than I am. Oh, don't mind me. It's a wonderful gift, and should prove most helpful. Thank you. Alright, and there we go. We have powered up claws, so we're going to be using those momentarily. In the meantime, we also have the crest, so what I can actually do from here is just warp right back over to the Wailing Blue over here, and then just plant that down. Alright, and up we go. Right over here. Alright, let's hop on down. Who's there? I don't believe I've seen you before. Who are you? There should be no one else on the surface aside from our search party. Wait. Long time no see, Galleon. Not since the War Council meeting the night before Solomon's Shroud was lifted in the sky, I believe. No, can't be. Toll? Toll fact? You're alive? Why the hell didn't you try contacting us to let us know? Not that there was ever really any means for you to do so, I suppose, once the shrine was airborne. Still, it's amazing they've been able to survive after all that's happened. Tell me, is Commander Tova with us as well? No. The commander is dead. I'm sorry to hear that. But you're alive, and that's cause enough for celebration. Though honestly, I can't imagine what was going on through your heads for the two of you to steal off like that. Toll? Sorry, Galleon. I have no intention of catching up on old times with you here. I don't understand. Tell me, what happened to your armor? Why are you dressed like that? Where's your Claria sword? I discarded both my armor and my sword as they proved to be of little use against the demons. But even if that weren't the case, I still find this style of dress more suited to my current situation. Your current situation? From beyond the borders of East, a group of sorcerers has been drawn here, practitioners of dark magic. They are capable of exercising control over demons and have used that power to overrun the land. They call themselves Darklings. My current situation is that I'm working with them. Wait. Are you trying to tell me that the demons who attacked East were being controlled by some outside influence? And you're helping them? How am I supposed to believe that? Sorry to disappoint you, but I speak the truth. I am now an enemy of East itself. In fact, you caught me right in the middle of a mission to apprehend the goddesses, who are somewhere in this very tower. You're not joking, are you? Then tell me, why? Why would you do this? When I fell in battle against the demons, the Darklings captured me. They invited me into their ranks, offering me a fragment of demonic power to call my own. I accepted that offer, and now serve as a loyal, devoted member of those ranks. No outside influences force my hand. I have every intention of capturing the goddesses. What do you intend to do with them if you succeed? Me? Personally, I'll simply hand them over to the others. I haven't been told what will happen to them after that. All I can say for certain is that once they've served their purpose, they'll be released. And then the Darklings will pull out of East entirely, it seems. Leaving the goddesses in my care to do with as a wish. You bastard! I'll let you have whatever is left of them if you like. Though only if you take a demonic element of your own and join me in this venture. Silence! I never thought the great Toll fact could sink this low. We are comrades in arms, or even friends, but no more. Your life ends here, traitor! Galleon, the Impassioned. Like I said before, we have different bosses to fight. So, as you can tell, he also has different attacks compared to said bosses. So, we already saw 3 of them ready. Just simple sword swings if we're close. Bird swipes, like basically like magical birds that come out at you if you're far away. Or you'll just slam the ground with a bunch of slabs. Yes, getting close to Galleon is actually not good because he does a lot of damage to us if we were to get hit by most of any of his attacks. So we need to play the waiting game and dodge and get close and attack when we can. We need to wait for our openings. Because as you can tell, I am not really doing so hot right now. I'm kind of just being a little bit impatient. But we also saw his 4th attack. When we get him down to about half health, he'll do that like rush attack where he just charges up and just slams the ground even more. We just have to be away from him as much as possible and just keep going in and get the attacks when we can. So just play the waiting game. Wait until you have a moment. Like right here, he has a bunch of sword swings, a bunch of stabs. That's his 4th attack. And then we just go in and attack and then just avoid him until he has an opening. We go in. We can wait until he stops guarding, please. Thank you. Cool. And then I'm going to go in and just get a little bit of a stab in. Wait until he's done with that. Get a couple stabs in. Then move away. And then just do that a couple more times. Okay, just stay away from me, stay away from me, stay away from me. I have 16 health. I am not doing so hot. I could probably do a little bit better. I did rush here. I probably could have grinded a little bit. But I only have about 1 more hit, and he has about 1 more hit on me. Yeah, okay, I won. We're good. That's close, though. How is this possible? As you can see, I'm faster than I ever was before my improvement. My speed is only growing with time. You should never take on an opponent assuming his skills unchanged from years before. Alright, you win this round, but we're not through. Bear this in mind, Toll. I absolutely will not accept this change in you. One way or another, I'll make you remember who you truly are. Ever the upstanding citizen. I'm sure he makes a fine commander, or substitute commander at any rate. Search party is likely regrouped by now, which means I need to keep moving. And keep moving indeed. We're just going to go right down here and grab some chests. So this one right over here, we get the key to continue, the bronze key. And this chest right over here, we get something different. A Claria ring. In Toll's case, we get a little bit of different accessories going on. In this case, we get strength +3 and defense -3. So it is nice to have for the strength boost, but we lose out on defenses for equipping it. Which is a little annoying, but honestly doing a little bit more damage, totally fine with that. All right, so just gonna go in and just do a lot of stuff. There we go. Get rid of you. And since we got the bronze key in order to continue, we're just gonna head right over there and just go through that door really quick. All right, let's go right over here and open this door. I was about to get hit by that. And right over here, let's just get rid of all these bats. Who aren't really doing too much of anything to harm me in the slightest, honestly. Just charge one of these up. Okay, never mind. Charge it up a little bit quicker. There we go. Can you get down? Get down. Thank you. Now for you, which are down already. There we go. And let's go right over here for the next one. Just stay right there for me. Yes. Okay, you're going up now. There we go. Ugh. This is... Yes, the energy of those demons have tipped the scales in my favor. So the demonic element within me has finally bloomed. What an incredible power. For a moment I felt as if it might consume me altogether. But I think I can keep it under control. Yeah, we definitely did. Now we have a boost ability. So when we activate boost, Toll will take on a demonic form, giving him a lot more strength whenever he attacks and allow him to overcome certain magical barriers, which is how we progress. But we also get defense enhance. So pretty much it's just an actual boost mode in this case. So this is what it truly means to ally oneself with demons. Should have no trouble getting through that teleportation trap now. As I enter the room, I'll simply transform again. There we go, and we have a full boost bar, so we don't really want to necessarily use it right away. That way we can actually get through that room. So let's just grab all this. There we go, and we'll get rid of you. Thank you. Yeah, these enemies that took us a little bit to kill earlier are now just destroying them because of that little strength buff. Yeah, strength buff of 3 is still really good, even though we lost out on 3 defense, but still. There we go. So we got this room right over here, so we'll just do this and then just kind of go right over here, kill them. That's one down. Go right over here, get rid of this one. There we go. You're down, so we'll go over here, kill this one as well. And then last one right over here. There we go. All right, it seems to have done it. I must admit, I'm impressed by the sophistication of this trap. It would seem the Darklings command some powerful magic indeed. Who's there? Well, what have we here? Who are you? And how did you change your appearance like that? You saw that, did you? Still, isn't it proper manners to introduce oneself before interrogating someone else? Yes. My name is Unica. Unica Tova. What? So you're Commander Tova's daughter, then? You know my dad? You could say that. But more to the point, why would a little girl like you get sent down to a dangerous place like this? One really must wonder what goes through the heads of those 6 priests sometimes. I told you my name, so how about you answer my questions? You seem to know a lot about what's going on here, which makes me all the more curious who you are. And if you know anything what happened about my dad, I suggest you ask Galleon about me. I'm sure he'll tell you all you care to know. The commander? As for your father, he's dead. So the demons did get him? No. It was far too strong for a mere demon to have taken him down. As it happens, he lost his life in the duel. A duel? Against another person? Who was it? Who was he fighting? Don't tell me it was you. And if it was? If you keep wandering around this tower, you'll meet the same fate as your old man. So be a good little girl and go back to Solomon Shrine, will you? How dare you! How dare you hurt my dad! Stop this. You'll never be able to touch me with skills like that. Shut up! Shut up! I may not be able to use magic, but I have to avenge him. I didn't really want it to come to this. Ow! Dad. Lady Rhea. Lady Fina. she's out cold. Commander's daughter is older than I expected. I thought her would be little more than an adolescent. Life is not in danger. In time she'll awaken. I best move on before she does. Yeah, we just beat up Unica in one swipe. Compared to us playing as her, that's kind of insane a little bit there. Kind of shows you just how strong Toll is at this point, given our level of 5. But yeah, you know, a straight buff of +3? Who knows at that point? A little weird. Either way, let's get rid of you. I'm just gonna do a little bit of these. You can block at any point. There we go. There we go. And I got my level up. That's all I really needed to take down these guys a little bit quicker. Gotta do the Unica strat, doing the down stab here so we can confuse them a little bit. There we go, and then he's dead. They still give us a decent chunk of experience. I'm gonna go after all these guys really quick just so I can grab that. Thank you, not doing that. All right, let's go back up and actually grab that treasure chest in the corner because there's gonna be one right up over here. There we go. I'm gonna save that for a second here because these enemies are a little bit too pitiful for that. There we go. Let's go right over here, go right here, and then shoop, grab this. Riveted boots. Because I feel like we weren't wearing anything before, I suppose. There we go, riveted boots. Leather boots reinforced with rivets, lightweight and flexible. There we go. It kind of gives us our defense back from here, so it makes up for the fact that, oh, hey, we lost on defense. So we'll just go right over here, jump, 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 and then swoop. I keep trying to... I'm gonna wait until you come over here so I don't just dash off the ledge. There we go. I knew it was gonna happen. I wasn't sure when, but at least it happened this early on, and it didn't happen later on in the game where there's pitfalls where you get into a new area entirely. Yeah, at least it happened here. I just hope it doesn't happen again. I really hope it doesn't happen again. Either way, let's go into here so we can grab this chest over here into this obvious trap that I feel like shouldn't activate here, but we get the beast medallion. This looks like Dallas's handiwork. Guessing it's the door key. All right, 3 new enemies. How about we just do one of these and just kind of do a lot of damage in the meantime? There we go, go down. There we go. I'm gonna move out of the way because I've taken a lot more damage than I will like here. All right, let's get out of this room and promptly ignore a lot of these enemies because I don't have the health for this. I could ward back and get healed, but I want to actually make progress. So yeah, we're just going to ignore that for now. We're just going to continue forward. So let's start off on the left side over here and make our way over to this switch. Open the door so we can actually progress. All right, and like I said, ignore some of these enemies. I'm gonna regret it a little bit later because I'm gonna have to do a little bit of off-camera grinding, but I knew it was gonna happen eventually, so we'll just do this, zoom forward, and get right back outside. There we go. Man, I really love that dash already. Like, just being able to zoom through the stage like this, so good. So good, you have no idea. Either way, at least this save point is locked by bats, and not something a little bit more threatening. I can get rid of these a little bit no problems. I just attack them like crazy. And as long as they just keep flying away from me, I'm okay with them not going after me. That's fine. I'll just get rid of these last few. There we go. We get our save point, as well as our boss door. All right, so I have a little bit of SP. I'm gonna check and see if I can get anything really quickly. Let's see. I could strengthen my current leggings. I'll go from there, and then I'm gonna get my off-camera grinding out of the way so I can go and face this boss. Because I'm a little bit lower level than I would like right about now, so let's take care of that. All right, here we are. Level 8. Not really too much, just kind of got just topped off a little bit. There we go. Let's go through the door. This room. Looks like it's been set up to house one of Zava's larger guardian pets. So this is one of the 6 great demons that besiege Ys. Well, I'm afraid it's been its match. You can feel its power electrifying the room, but soon. That power will be mine. Velagunder, the gangly beast. Yeah, we fought this boss before as both Unica and Hugo. It's one of the 6 guardians that are going to be part of the tower as we go through. Same options, same strategy as before, just avoid its attacks in however way you see fit. In this case, we have Godspeed, so we can just zoom through most of this. The bubbles, we can just speed through them if we want, but I'm just going to jump over them as much as I can. I'm not going to use my boost until we get up there. I need to actually go up and hit it like so. It's the same strategy that we did before. The thing is, with my attack power boost, it's going to be a little bit quicker to get through the phases because we're just going to destroy it with our extra attack power. The thing is, we also have to keep in mind of all the little bugs on the field too, because if we let him eat them, he gets his health back, and that's a little bit annoying, and then we might have to go through another phase or 2 of going up to its head and just attacking it. It's a little annoying to deal with, but honestly, this boss is like the first like major boss of the game, and it's stupidly easy to deal with, so. Again, same strategy as Unica and Hugo. You pretty much got the gist of this fight by now. Just avoid getting chompied. He got some bugs, that's fine. He got about half health again. But I should be able to make do and just get rid of some of these bugs just in case he decides to do the suck again. There we go. I'll just do that. Just get you down to about maybe 1 or 2 more. There we go. Couple more slashes. Let's get rid of these bugs if I can. I need to stop sliding all over the place. I'll just keep attacking and maybe I can stun him before he even sucks. Okay, I got rid of most of them with that. That was kind of like a panic. I need to kill these bugs because otherwise I'm going to go through like a whole other phase of this. There we go. Attacky attack, attack, and come on. 1 more phase, really? That's fine. I'll make sure to get rid of these bugs now then, just in case. I don't want to sit there and have to do another phase. So, let's dodge that. There we go. And then come right on in. Dodge it again. There we go. And then he's got the suck going on. Go in and then almost stun. Let's get rid of some of those. Get rid of you. And then we're just about done here. So climb up here and then bam. Worthy foe, but not worthy enough, it would seem. I feel myself becoming stronger with every battle. It's easy to see why the Darklings favor this way of life. Not too shabby, Claw Man. Epona. I get that they're strong and all, but don't forget Zava's probably watching your every move. She's pretty fond of those big suckers, you know? Like the one you just killed? Should just have to deal with it. Dallas has given me at least to kill the demons as I please. My only duty is to find the goddesses in the Black Pearl. Nothing else is relevant. Anything that gets in my way of my search will be eliminated. Well, you got spunk, I'll give you that. I do have a question for you though, Claw Man. What is it? Well, you wouldn't happen to have any brothers, would you? Why would you ask me that? Well, that search party from East has started snooping around the tower. One of them looks a hell of a lot like you. He's a magic user, bit of a baby face, got those eyeball-like things that float around beyond his shoulders. Ringing any bells? I haven't the faintest notion, but I can assure you that I have no ties to him. Alright, probably just my imagination. He sure is an annoying little shit, though. I already searched the floors below. You probably should head back up to your area and keep an eye out for the goddesses. Ah, yeah, good point. I hate for them to slip by when I'm not looking. I'll see you later, Claw Man. Good luck. She never lets that cheery disposition of hers falter, does she? Guess not all the Darklings are cast from the same mold. I don't like it, though. Sorcerer who resembles me with floating eye-like familiars. There's only one man that could possibly be. Only one man indeed, and we already know who that is because we already played through his campaign. So, knowing that, we already got through the Wailing Blue much faster than we did in the other 2 campaigns. And with that, next time Azure plays more East Origin, we're gonna head to the flooded prison. See you all then.